Labyrinth. Derelict Abyss. So... gosh, I'm crying. Thank you. I have had the most infuriating time trying to make a video today, between slow internet, games that didn't want to play, games that didn't want to record, the neighbours and many other problems. My Gideon has been a trial and a tribulation, but never mind, let's play this cool looking game. You are fully formed. Do what you must. Arrows to walk, exit for menu, spacebar and enter to interact, but only with objects with a blinking outline can be interacted with. So this is me. This is me little person here, and he's certainly got a very brightly coloured jumper on. So this game apparently operates in a relatively straightforward way, in the sense that there are a number of rooms that you can explore, and you can do whatever you want, in whatever order you want, and you have to sort of work things out on your own. Are these, like, evil? No, they don't seem to be interested in hurting me. So we have some pentagrams and some interesting imagery. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything I can interact with yet. Why does this have a face? Okay, can I get through here? Yes, I can, just about. Okay, can I interact with this if I can stop walking into this tree? Relic obtained the Eshi. That fool Pam form. I'm really bad with names, you know that by now, surely. Even long after our passing, her infernal contraptions just keep on creating life. A never-ending flow of useless critters all living and dying in ignorance. To think I used to help her. Just take what's left of me and go on. I don't want to talk to you anymore. So I picked up something that told me about its life story and then started complaining. Lovely stuff. Okay. So this would appear to be a game that doesn't like to give you a huge amount of direction. You just kind of have to muddle through on your own. Hi. Hi, friend. You look like you're having a lovely time. I don't know why I'm trying to interact with things that don't have a flashing outline. Can I interact with your brain? It's not a sentence I thought I was going to say today, Mr. Spider. Oh, hi. This reminds me of the Teletubbies for some reason. This is not a good thing. If you're not familiar with what they are, thank Odin's beard that you don't. Get on with your life. What's this? Oh, hi. Where am I going? Into various different portals? Okay, I'm now wandering around in the water. Why is any of this happening? What is going on? Why am I here? Why is there so little I can interact with? Hello, Mr. Dragon. This reminds me of the Enclave facility at Ravenrock, if you remember such things. Okay, this is most unusual and most freaky. But still very little that I can interact with. Oh, we're back here again. Okay, what if we go this way this time? Oh, book. Relic, Pamphomine. Oh, you were the thing that other thing was complaining about. I am the lymph scholar, though lymph-tracting I created this place. What are you talking about? Can you please stop using such big words? And yet all that remains of me is this dark stain, my research fruitless. I summoned you here, as such I believe you deserve to know why. The labyrinth traps us. Beyond our existence we remain stuck as relics. Gather us and leave this place. We will be free, and so shall you. Now go, and may you be successful. So my objective is to escape. Okay, nice and simple. That I can work out. So I need to collect a number of different relics, and that will reveal the path that I need to take to escape. Oh, okay, this is an interestingness. What the heck just happened? Okay, I'm now one of them weird things off the floorboards that we saw earlier. And this is turned into a platforming game. What am I doing? This is most strange. How does this... Oh, I suppose it does help me. The Wheel of Dola. We are all born into this world with the burden of having to care. The distinction is whether or not you choose to discard it. I have tried not to for my entire life, but I cannot blame the beings who do. What, you mean the people who turn into psychopaths? I blame them. I blame them for a lot, because they're usually responsible for most of the problems in people's lives. Okay, I'm still not convinced about what this is about. Oh, I'm a fish. I think. I'm a fish that can survive on land. This is most strange. I don't know why I'm going wherever it is that I am. Okay, so we collected a new relic. Oh. Okay, that didn't just take us back to where we started. Now we've gone into the realms of poison ivy, I guess? What with all of the plant gubbins? Oh, hello! It's the jumping mask of green. Shriek. I think. Or shriekery. I don't know. Yes, you. Thank you for having a nice short bit of dialogue that didn't include any more words I didn't know. Fill this one using your own imagination. I bet you'd like to know what I filled that box with. I'm not going to tell you because it'd violate YouTube's terms of service. Hello, friend. How are you all doing today? Okay. Oh, goody, another relic. How many of these things are there? Matria. Why is nobody in the video game just called Jeff? Why can't we just have, this is Jeff, this is David, this is Susan? Why can't anything just have a name I know how to pronounce? As you traverse these rooms, you might think of this place as a carefully constructed, coherent structure. It is the easy thing to assume, but that would be untrue. The more I study it, the more I realize the place is closer to a stain, dripping scholastically under the effect of gravity. There is no purpose to the frame of these walls. However, that does not mean they are devoid of meaning. I see it as a vandalism of the notion of a place itself, but that is just my deduction. And I am just a big, gluey, glowing thing suspended in the air, so what really do I know? So it would appear there are a number of sort of secret doors. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. I'm glad that you are okay, even though there seems to be blood on the floor. So there are like secret holes in the walls. All over the place. Relic obtained, failure. The relief your existence brings me is immeasurable. As you can see, I was unsuccessful. What a surprise. However, I have faith that you will not suffer the same fate. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Okay, thank you, I suppose. Oh, we're back here again. I see. So there are many paths to the same place. And they are all equally creepy. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Where have I gone and where have I not gone? Would you stop looking at me? Would you like a closer look? I'll happily give you one of my fist in your chin. Gosh. I'm not sure I like this. I mean, I like it. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just a bit freaky. Okay, so these little symbols at the side of pathways seem to indicate gateways to other places of different styles. Zui, I suppose? I don't know. They're a very happy man, I suppose, for a very happy chappy. Good for him. Any more secret holes in the wall? Presumably not. No. Okay, so how many of these relics are there? How many of these things am I looking for? I don't know. Hey, I was one of you for a while. Yes, I was on that worker exchange program. Yes, I became one of you people for a while. I sincerely hope one of you didn't become me. Okay, so back at the beginning. Have we been up here? Yes, that's where we met Creepy Face Man. So let's go back down here and see if there's any pathways that I missed earlier, other than you and your enormously creepy, enormous face. Oh, did I walk right past this before? This is presumably supposed to teach you about the secret passageways. Only I didn't see it because I'm an idiot. Hi, everything is fine. And I hope you die. Very nice of you. Big homie anguish. What are you wittering on about? Small worm withering inside a doll's body. I know how you feel, and in all honesty, I just really can't take this anymore. Let's go. I really wish somebody would explain to me what the heck is going on. Oh gosh, I asked for things to get simpler and they suddenly get an awful lot more complicated. Okay, I'm guessing that heart is my objective, my goal. That's a relic, I assume. Since it's a heart, I would hope it's a nice happy thing, you know, it says, oh hello, I've missed you, you're a very nice person, I don't know. Something a bit more pleasant than what it's currently doing. Hopefully it would stop jiggling quite so much. As much as I do appreciate a good jiggle on something, I'm not entirely sure I want it on a internal organ. Oh my, after all this time, is my lonely sentence finally nearing its end? Or perhaps you are the relic collector. Either way, I am delighted to finally have the opportunity to get out of this most undesirable place. Can you believe they threw me in here for nothing but the tender crime of enjoying myself? The way that you're standing and the phrase the tender crime of enjoying yourself, I have a very good understanding of what you meant. I'm a tolerant person, but I might want to request some form of reparation for this. In any case, let's just make headway onwards. Please stop referencing heads. You remember the path you got here, right? Mostly? I mean, worst comes to the worst, we just sort of walk around in circles from the... Oh dear, I've already made a mistake. Was it this way then? I'm not good at mazes, alright? I haven't been good at them since I was a child. Yeah, I think this is the way we go in. Hooray! We managed it. We'll never know if there's any more secrets in here. How many more relics are there? I must have gotten most of them. Why did I think that there were 12 rooms to this place? There's clearly an awful lot more. Oh, again with the internal organs. This one looks like a pancreas or something. Oh gosh, have we been here before? No, because we haven't seen this before. I don't like this. I'm getting out of here. There are many strange things here. Let's go this way. Oh, we've already been here. Definitely we've already been here. Maybe we should go back to that teleporting thing and have another go. See what's at the bottom. So much strange imagery here. Oh, I see. The different symbols, as I was literally just saying before, are markers telling you which world it goes to. Okay, did we miss anything down here? Because we didn't explore all of this, did we? What's this way? I don't like this, whatever this is. Oh, electrical submerged in water. That's a brilliant idea. Nothing ever went wrong with that idea. Okay, yeah, we've been this way before because we found something over there on the right by that crying tree. What has my life got to where I'm sitting here on a Sunday afternoon, I think, and I'm talking about finding relics by a crying tree. Talkative relics by a crying tree. How did my life get to this point? Hello again. Okay, I think I've seen most of this place. Have I been here before? Yes, that's where we met something. We definitely met something there that then exploded, I think. Okay. Assuming there's nothing there. Oh, there is something here. Have I been this way before? Oh, no, I haven't. A grassy land. Hello. A group. Oh, hello, the relic collector. If you look through the branches here, you can see the opposite room. Do you see the skeleton? It used to be a little child. Showed up out of nowhere a while ago. I was already a relic, so I couldn't do anything but watch. The poor thing stayed in that room, confused, until it starved and died. I don't think he was even 10 years old. I managed to watch his little body rotting away and being torn apart by the maggots and flies. Not much choice for me to look away, you see. The kid is all I think about anymore. I'm glad you're there. Hopefully I can stop thinking about it after we leave this labyrinth. So that's a lovely experience. Why didn't it go out the door? Honestly, children these days, they've got no idea how to think for themselves. Or something, I don't know. Can we find our way to that room or not? I mean, there's a pathway there that wasn't there before. That pathway must lead somewhere, right? Aha! Hello, little child. How are you? Can't interact with anything here. Can I go through any of these walls? Nope. This place is completely empty. Okay, so let's keep going back and see if we can find any more relics, I suppose. That seems to be my main objective, though why I have yet to understand. Hints. Collect all 12 relics and open the gate. Is this the gate? Okay, so how many relics have we got so far? I don't want hints, I'm perfectly happy the way I am. So how many relics have we got so far? I must have found a good number, but 12? 12 seems like a lot. Unless I've already got a lot more than I think I have. Is there any way that I can find out how many relics I've got? Let's keep looking around a little bit. Just see if there's anything obvious that I have missed. Okay, what sort of hints can we get? I am the hint machine. I can help you find relics. Do you require my aid? Alright, but only once. Hint system operational. Interact again to dispense hints. Okay, we'll have one. In this area. North, then east from the large egg. North, then east from the large egg. What egg? Okay, so to find a large egg and then go up and then right. Okay, I'll have a look for a big egg then. Up and then right. Is this the egg you mean? I go up and then right somewhere? This way? Hello, friend. Recorderling. Not pleasant. I've seen many worlds, and this one is the stupidest of them all. Okay, well that was plain and simple. Okay, I must have many by now. Oh, hang on, I didn't see the sign. Oh no, this is just a portal. This is just a portal, calm down. So I'm guessing I've gotten all of the ones that you can just find lying around, and the rest of them are in sneaky places, hidden in plain sight. Well, short of thrusting myself up against every single wall that I can possibly find, I'm afraid I'm a little tiny bit stuck in terms of where the rest of the relics are, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to steal another hit. Oh, I've already found all 12. A little message that says you found all 12 and the gate is open now would be lovely, but never mind, I'm quite proud of the fact I got 11 out of 12 on my own. The deed is done. Is it really? Okay. It's good, it's interesting. The designs are freaky, okay? I dread to think what these people were on when they made this game, but they were on somewhat strong, or they are having some really freaky dreams, because they're seeing some crazy stuff. This is the kind of thing they're imagining. So, this has been very interesting. Very weird. Very, very weird indeed. If you didn't get it, that mask that they took off at the end and then they threw on the ground, that was the mask the character was wearing while we were playing the game. So, that was a bit weird. I would just say it's becoming a little bit old now when games just quit when you're done rather than just going back to the menu. That would be nice if that was if people would just go back to the menu rather than quitting it. Just saying. But never mind, it's not important. Otherwise, this is really good. The design is really good. The style is really good. The mechanics are fun. It's good. I really like this. This is genuinely really good. And I have no idea if this is going to be a double barrel shotgun of horror or it's going to be a singular game. So, yeah. Okay, so that was Labyrinth's Derelict Abyss. That was an experience and a half. Let's get on to the second game. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Black, a horror-themed visual novel with with some slightly spooky imagery, apparently. Okay, quick confession before we go any further. I've actually already played the first 6 or 7 minutes of this, only to then discover that my recording had frozen and it hadn't actually recorded anything that you were supposed to see. So, we're starting again. I didn't get very far, but never mind. Let's get into this game and hopefully things will work properly this time. Yes, it looks like they are. Hello, friend. Who are you? Hi. How are you? Hi. Who are you? Who are you? We'll go with the same options that we did my first time around. Who are you? I'm starting to think that's the only thing you can say, but I'm me. What is a fill? A verb used to describe the putting of a thing into another thing such that it completely encompasses the other thing. That was the worst definition of the word I've ever heard. The bloke, I think, last I checked. I could give you some far more depressing definitions of my name, but we won't get into that. Where are we? What is this place? It looks like the crashed remains of a spaceship. Reminds me slightly of that level in The Force Unleashed. Where is here? Not much of a talker, are you? With your unblinking eyes. You have a nice smell. Thank you. Little own brand. Fantastic stuff. Okay, if you insist, I suppose we'll go on a merry little adventure together. What do you want from me? I'm really not hungry. Eat. No, thank you. Eat. Okay. If you insist, I will eat it. I slide the meat away. Its warm blood feels gross and sickly in my hands. Thank you. It's watching you expectantly. What kind of meat is this? Meat. Meaty meat. Lovely, always love me a bit of meaty meat. Do you mind if I cook it? Shrugging noise. I'll just start a little fire. The smell is funny, but I have to say it's not too bad. Eat it. Once cooked, I take a small, tentative bite. It's not too bad. A bit chewy, maybe. But the taste is passable. I start to eat. You notice that the creature doesn't. You're not going to eat? Do you like to try some of my cooked meat? Come on, take a piece. It's kind of good. It's not quite Michelin style, but I suppose it's acceptable. I stick the cooked meat on it. Reminds me of last night. Oh wait, hang on a minute. Sorry. Are you alright? I'm trying to feign surprise because this is kind of not new to me. You okay? You're not vomiting out your guts or anything, are you? Say something. Give me a sign. Is everything alright, dude? What happened? Raw. Better. What did you say? So, your tummy's not really accustomed to raw meat, I see. His silence is eerie, but the creature seems to be willing to talk to me to some degree. Maybe I should strike up a conversation. This is a real nice place you have here. A bit dark, but nice enough, I suppose. Aren't you cold? Would you like to come sit by the fire? Shakes head. Are you afraid of the fire? Okay, I won't ask. At least it does blink. I suppose it's something to be grateful of. Have you lived in the area long? Where are you from? That's not really the question I asked. Where are you from? Tell the truth. I don't remember. Something is wrong with my memory. The last thing I recall was waking up amidst the rubble. And you? Here. This is your home? Nods. How long have you been here? Long time. Soon it will be dark and cold. I warm my hands by the flames. You're ugly. That was rather out of the blue. Well, frankly, mate, you're no oil painting yourself. Besides, it's genetic, there's nothing I can do about it. But not scary. There are scarier things out there. Scratching sounds. What are you doing? More scratching sounds. Those aren't particularly human teeth. Is he sharpening his spear? I do hope spear is not a euphemism. Sleep. Yeah, right. Brilliant idea. The creature is gone. Flee or sleep. Okay, this is as far as I got before. So now we're actually into the new stuff and I can stop pretending to be scared. Okay, let's trust the creature. I don't know why, but let's trust it. Hope that some shred of humanity remains within it. And go to sleep. The darkness comes very fast. But there's no way I'm sleeping. He's probably waiting in the shadows for me to lower my guard and then... What? Kill me? Why would it feed you if it was going to kill you? That wouldn't make any sense. Or... Eat me? I need to find him. Enter the cave, or better stay here. I don't know. Let's follow it. Spooky noise. The fire! Is it snowing? Hi, Gollum. I grip one of the logs and start to wave it around blindly. Show yourself! You coward! What do you want from me? A man is good, very good. Really, in my experience, they're not that great, but you know, to each their own. Get away from me! Stop with the spooky noises. He's... gone? What? That's it? I need to find him. Why? The coals are still hot. After blowing on them, the test goes by too fast. Your hands are shaking a little as you take up a log from the bonfire. And then you enter the darkness. So I assume we're in the mouth of the cave? I feel tense, like a live wire. My insides are twisting. It's so dark. Ah, hi. Has a hanging. But you won't scare me with your blood-red teeth. You 087B copying fella person. This ends now. I hope. There's a passage. I dread to think what's at the end of it. A lake? At least I know I won't die of thirst. If I die of something else. I look around, but the darkness is too thick. It seems like there's nothing here. I turn around, ready to enter the passage again, when suddenly I see him on the ground, sleeping, or at least pretending to. I barely hold back the urge to vomit. He is monstrous. It is the ugliest, most hideous thing I have ever seen. Carefully, very carefully, I take his spear. Now armed, I know what I must do. Stab it in the butt. I have to, before he kills me. I move carefully towards its body, afraid he might jump at me, but he sleeps so soundly that he doesn't notice. Not so much as a scream. I keep stabbing until I'm completely sure it's dead. Its blood splatters me, staining my body and limbs. Disgusted, I head outside to the lake to clean it all away. Why do I get the impression he was the only thing that had any chance of protecting me? What a night. After the event, I barely managed to sleep. I think I should head outside now. It's almost morning. Check for provisions in the creature's lair or head outside. Let's have a quick look round. The iron in the air is nauseous and sugary, and it feels sickening in my lungs. I rummage through the creature's things, but nothing useful is there. I take the spear. I then check the corpse to see if I missed something. But there isn't much to scavenge. With a sigh, I once again head back into the cave. I guess I'll make do with what I have right now. Nothing. I'm starting to remember. When did I crash here? Where is here? Most importantly, are there other survivors? Did that monster get to them first? At least now he won't threaten anyone else, right? Come into the light, friend. Ending unknown of 9. Oh. Wonderful. So, that was a bit weird, but whatever. Okay, what if we don't kill him? I look at him in the darkness. He sleeps peacefully, with a smile. Somewhat creepy, but he almost seems content. As ugly as this creature may be, he looks like a child. I hesitate. And he stirs in his sleep, the light from my torch waking him. He immediately widens his eyes and jumps back into the darkness, hissing. He's patting the ground frantically, searching for his spear. Don't even think about it. I have your weapon. I grip the spear tighter, my heart exploding in my chest. Now, give me a good reason not to kill you. He lunges at me. I brace for the impact, but instead runs straight past me into the tunnel. The tunnel leads me back to the fire. Wary, I scan my surroundings in search of him, ready for attack. I don't know what you were trying to do before, but I'm not scared of you, understand? Come out. Look. I know you want to eat me, but it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to be enemies. You promise you won't attack me again. I'm willing to forget about it, and we can start over. Maybe we can help each other. As a sign of my good intentions, I let the spear fall to the ground. It's risky, but it may be the only way. Stomach growls. Mine or his? What's your answer? My tummy aches. I've never eaten a fiddle before. So maybe if I eat you, my belly won't hurt anymore. You don't need me. You don't need to eat me to get better. On the contrary, it will likely make you even worse. There's so much alcohol in my body, it will probably kill you. My alcohol blood levels are higher than they've ever been. No, I tried everything else. I always vomit. You are the only thing left to try. That's why you're sick? You probably have some kind of indigestion, or stomach virus. Alternatively, you're just a wuss. Eating random things isn't going to cure you. You need medicine. For how long have you feeling this way? Couple of days. You couldn't find anyone to help you? There is no one to ask. There has never been anyone here. Never. And yet somehow I've been able to maintain the sanity and the ability to communicate, even though studies have shown that that doesn't really work when human beings are socially isolated. But never mind. Until you came. I was thinking of eating you, it's true. But I didn't try it yet. What? Don't lie. I clearly saw you. And you just said there's no one else here. No one, yes. Only them. Them? Yes, those things. What things? They become your nightmares, your fears. I don't know how they do it, but they do. They can even get in here if you are not careful. Wait, you're trying to tell me that there are creatures here who enter your thoughts and materialize your fears? So it wasn't you who tried to kill me, I was just imagining it. Yes. Whenever there's a white, they can show you scary things. Have you not noticed it? A white what? I scoff incredulously. All this situation seems too much absurd and discordant for me. And why don't you let me go outside and let them kill me if you were so afraid of me? I wanted to know you first. Now that you do know me, what's your verdict? You seem nice. Well, you could have let me know instead of being a total jerk, but whatever. No, I wasn't. Forcing me to follow you, not answering my questions, telling me I smell nice, that's not creepy at all. Is that rude? We met 5 minutes ago. I wouldn't even say that to somebody after I'd been on like 3 dates with them. You said it like you wanted to cook me and eat me. Mind you, I probably shouldn't be giving him any more ideas. But you do. I smell of sweat and dirt. I crash-landed in a great big ship. I've been lying on the ground and I've trekked halfway through a cave system and I've eaten, I dread to think what. I smell dreadful. That's good. I don't think the vast majority of people would agree with you, but never mind. Compared to him, I might as well smell of a flowery meadow. But am I believing any of this? I mean, less weird things have happened tonight. Alright. Then what about that spear you gave me, while sharpening your spear? My spear? I wasn't sharpening anything. He seems genuinely confused. And what was the sound? He suddenly goes quiet. He seems hesitant, almost timid, and brings a closed fist to his chest. Then he looks at you, quickly lowering his gaze again. Something rolls and stops short in front of you. What's this? Some kind of wrapping. I pick it up. Inside there's a strange black stone. They are afraid of this colour. If you paint your face and clothes with it, they'll leave you alone. Didn't you want to eat me? As if the answer to that question is almost too much for him, he leaves before you can say anything else, and leaves the spear behind, and I'm left alone. I examine the rock in my hand. It's some form of charcoal that leaves a sticky black powder on my skin, turning it pitch black. I'm about to toss the wrapping aside, and at the last moment I realize it's a paper, folded in two. Opening it, I find something unexpected. A drawing. Sketched on it in a clear, childlike fashion are two figures holding hands. The creature and I. I look at the drawing in my hands, at the charcoal, and then outside. It's still dark, but soon the sun will rise. Stay with him, kill him, or flee. Well, I don't think he really deserves to be killed. But let's see what happens. I step over the spear and walk into the darkness. Hello, friend. I see him by a lake, crouched down with his feet dangling over the water, his arms around his belly, his back toward me. Friend? He turns his eyes towards me, and I extend my hand. He takes it. My memory is slowly starting to come back to me. I was a passenger on a ship, flying towards a new home, since where do ships fly? We crashed. Nobody else seems to have survived except me. The little person confirmed it. Apparently he saw everything. He was investigating the wreckage when he found me, and now I know I was lucky that he did. I tried asking him again where he comes from, or if we were on the same ship, but he can't answer me. He doesn't remember. The only thing I know is that he came here many years ago. I suspect he may have even been born here, and has been living here ever since, alone. I still don't know what, or who, caused the crash or my temporary amnesia. I don't even know if somebody will ever come to find me. Maybe. I hope. But until then, I don't want to live my days in fear inside a cave, and neither does he. Sure, he's creepy. So much creepy that sometimes I wonder why I choose to stay. He had those teeth, for instance, and that rough, crackled black skin, those luminescent eyes in the dark, looked rather scary. When he took my hand lovingly, like a child with a parent, I knew by the feeling in my heart that I had done the right thing. He just needed someone to guide him, to protect him, to love him. And that somebody turned out to be me. Are you sure? Aren't you scared? No. Why would I be? Because whatever those mysterious things are, we'll face them. Together. Ending 5 of 9. Home. True ending. There is yet more. But seriously, what was the meat you gave me? Oh. Thank you very much. Well, that was an interesting ending. A very, very strange ending to a very, very strange story. I'm wondering... Yes, that's perfectly alright. Yes, I very much enjoyed it. I apologise for any grammar mistakes and misspelling. I hope there aren't too many. I didn't see a single one. Made in just 2 weeks. But please, if you want to point them out or contact me in general, please let me know your thoughts, critiques, or bugs, etc. Feel free to contact me on a show. Have a nice day. You too. Okay, let me go hide again. Yes. Let me try... What if I say no? What if I don't believe you? I think you're telling great big fibs. I don't believe you. Do as you wish. Something rolls and stops right in front of you, leaving a black trail behind it. What's this? Some kind of black stone. They are afraid of this colour. Yes, and then I'm left alone. The spear is still in front of me. What if I run away this time? Run out into the darkness. I grab the spear resolutely and head towards the first rays of light. Steps sound. I'm not sure about the scary creatures afraid of the colour black, but I use the charcoal anyway. One can only be so careful, particularly in this sort of situation. Because I remember now, I was on a ship. We crashed. No one else except me seems to have survived, except the creature. I don't know on what planet I am, nor if someone will ever come and find me, so I assume this is set in the future, and it's a spaceship rather than like a sea ship. Someday, eventually, but until then, I'll survive, and whatever these mysterious things are, I'll face them alone. Every man for himself. That is an absolutely gorgeous image. Just putting that out there, that image right there is fantastic. Interesting. So there's a lot of different endings. I'm not quite sure how you'd find them all. What if... What if I go back here, say that I believe him, since it doesn't seem massively different. What if I now choose to kill him? I take the spear from the ground and enter the darkness. I see him by the lake, crouched down with his back to me. He doesn't even move as I become closer. And I stab him in the back, a quick and merciless death. I cannot see his expression as his body tumbles over and falls into the lake. I'll never know what he felt. Surprise? Betrayal? I don't care. All I know is how ungracefully the body hits the water, disappearing into the depths before surfacing shortly after, blood pouring out, turning the pristine waters to an expanding pool of red and ruining my only possibility for clean water. I clean the spear, and I'm out. Just for a brief second, a sense of something claws inside my stomach, something like guilt, but then it's gone. He did say he wanted to kill me. I rub my skin with the charcoal and trust the dooring on the floor. You kind of remember now. There was a crash, but no one except you survived. You are very far from home, but you hope that someday someone will come to rescue you. Until then, you are alone, you monster. Wow. I am really not sure how you get 9 different endings in this. Really, I'm not sure how you get 9 different endings. But this is good. This is really, really good. As ever, there's a link in the description if you'd like to download it for yourself and try to explore some more of it and see if you can find the rest of the endings. But this is really good. What's the gallery? That's got me curious. Oh, I see. You open various ones. This is lovely. I'm having this as a wallpaper. Just putting that out there. This is lovely, though. I would like to see what the rest of the endings are, but this is genuinely really good. This is really nice. It's really well drawn, and the advancement of the story is exciting. It's really good. I really like this. I'd like to see more of this, but I don't quite have the time in the day. So this is really good. I really enjoyed this. This is really creepy. This is a very interesting style, because the vast majority of the visual novels are all based around slightly more cutesy things. There's nothing wrong with that, but it is lovely to see a visual novel that's a bit different and decides to be a bit more scary and a bit more spooky. So this is freaky. I've really enjoyed this, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.